Everybody get your phones turned down? As mayor, I'll call this meeting to order with the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do you need to wait for them?
Yeah. She's grabbing some.
Change the average grant on the budget amendments to 1,000. I put 1,200 as 1,000.
Did you call the roll? I'm just gonna direct that.
Martyr?
Yes.
Riley?
Yes.
Schneider?
Yes, here.
Sofa?
Yes.
Stoops?
Yes.
Wilson? Lucas?
Here.
Now agenda items from the sidelines. Joan Wheeler, you have the floor. Would you go over here? You got 5 minutes.
We just have a few concerns, my neighbor and I. We live on Pratt Road, and we have that road that goes to the back of the park. And I heard that they're going to try to put that, make that for the handicapped. We had nothing but problems in the past with people passing, going through my yard and they get blocked in. I was just wondering how you're planning on working that out. And if you do that, I feel, and also I was entitled to 10 feet of property because I gave it to my neighbor. And they said that's in writing, and I'd like a copy of that. And if you're gonna have to do that, you need to put a fence up because I can't take them trashing the road. I've taken care of that since 1989 along there. And they trash it, it's wet. They park in there. When my granddaughter was little, someone almost hit her when they're backing out. And I just want this resolved. It's been a long time. And then when I heard this, I thought, this is ridiculous.
I haven't heard that, so.
I really don't understand.
That'd be McGuire Street.
McGuire
Yeah.
Street leads up to the ballparks and it's gonna
East of
dedicate it to that.
Blues Center there.
Who told you it was gonna be handicap access?
Yeah, when I came in here, yeah, he said that they're gonna make that for the handicapped.
Who told you that?
When I came to the building.
No, we didn't say, they said they were thinking of it.
Thinking, I didn't say they were going to, they were thinking of it.
They
They were thinking of it.
I see.
And we've had a lot of problems with that. And I wanted something in writing about that I'm entitled to that extra 10 feet, you know.
That was,
And it's in writing.
it was handed over, I know, 10 feet to her and
Sisters.
Has it
the.
been abandoned? Is it abandoned now?
No, it still shows on our map,
So it's a road?
yeah.
Not the, yeah, just next to my house.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
So they're not planning on.
That
doing
and Oak Street, yeah, by
I know
the way,
exactly.
that's on the map, yeah. So we're getting
This house
paid.
too.
in
I have Oak
essence.
Street, so it's
Right,
Oh.
yeah.
same kind of road, just a little bit more of it.
That's it?
The
All right,
sign's kind of tipping down too. I'm afraid that's gonna fall eventually.
What is?
That sign, that's dead end.
Dead end sign, yeah.
It's pretty poor.
There was a question about removal of them signs, and I'm just showing concern if we start, I think we got the signage off the streets to start with.
You do.
And if we totally abandon any type of signage, there's some ramifications the state could do, because we have them on our state map showing that they are roads and we do get paid for, as small as they are, they're part of our 3 miles. of
So you'll
local
fix the
street.
sign, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Take it down.
I would like them down, but I just show concern by removing them. If the state comes in, they see that we not only remove street signs from 2 streets, what, you know.
No, I'm not saying take anything down.
Okay. Just
I
that.
have a question though. What was the handicap for? It's like so that there's
Never heard
so
of it.
handicapped people would have a closer way to walk to the ball diamond? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Never, I never heard anything about
I- that's-
return to handicap, so.
We were
We have-
discussing about it.
People were coming in and questioning it,
Oh.
and the chief said it's not up to him, it's up to council, so
Oh,
she would have to
okay.
come to a
I-
meeting, that's how it was.
I would like Oak Street to be vacated.
That costs the taxpayers money when you do that, so,
I would like to see
How, for
handicap
what?
parking on that.
because whatever the length, I mean, it's not a lot of money,
Then
but
they have to be out of that.
you would end up losing
You
the
gotta park on your
funding.
property to lock them out because you
For
don't
them.
know the trouble. You don't know
They
what
park
you-
behind each other, and then when they can't get out, they whip through her yard, they whip through my yard.
They go into the ditch,
They
they
put
throw the.
roads in the ditch.
In the ditch. I
You
mean,
know,
it's
they
been
ruts
horrible.
through our yard, we have to fix it. And we are the ones that mow the yard and fix the ruts.
They're the one, they do put up with an awful lot of weather. I
Yeah.
guess, I'm not sure what kind of parking you get over by yours,
It doesn't bother
you
me.
know,
So,
I mean, I mow it, I take care
other
of it.
than that.
Well, I
It
don't
doesn't
mind
bother
doing-
me too much.
I don't mind doing that if they would take care of it, but they just, if it's wet, they got big ruts in there, and so I fill it with dirt. put
Yeah, I
some
wouldn't
grass
like
down.
that.
Shy of posting no parking signs, or putting a street sign back up and then no parking signs. Our intended use for that
Access road.
was actually an access if in one day we lose access by the youth center. We don't see it happening, but you never know.
even if there was something, if something was to happen over there at the youth center, how y'all gonna get back there?
That's what
I
that,
mean, really.
that's why we're
if-
retaining that
If,
street.
if those people are, if people are parking right behind each other and it's a road, no, you guys can't get back
Oh,
there,
what-
the fire department can't get back there.
What he's talking about is if the Lions Club ever sold their
Right,
property.
Right, but
They-
if
That would be a road, and then it would be like a
That-
there
development
was,
back.
if there was an emergency,
That's not what they're talking about.
I
There's-
know, what
There's
Yeah.
not really any access there anyway, there's a piece of guardrail up at the end of it.
Yeah.
Don't they have access coming from Main Street too? Don't they have
Yes,
access to
there
get
is,
it that
yeah.
way?
Yeah,
I'm not sure what you mean about access. It's a proposed road for the future development.
Right.
That's why it's there.
Main Street.
I
Right.
mean, and,
but
Right.
I'm just saying if there's an emergency, if there's an emergency and a fire truck had to get there and that's the closest place,
well, right now they would
They
go,
would just go into the parking lot,
To the youth center.
drive in the back.
right, when y'all can get back there. And they park, I'm not kidding when I tell you, they park right bumper to bumper behind us. And they put ruts through ours, they put ruts through hers, and then, of course, during all the festivals, the four-wheelers, the golf carts are whipping through our yard.
I had to put up, something to stop them from doing that.
And a lot of times they don't care, or they have children that are actually dropping their pants
Yes.
and going to the bathroom
Mhm.
right there.
Too far for them to walk to the port.
I mean, to resolve the parking, that's all I can do, put no parking
Right.
signs up and enforce them.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Miss Sister?
So mine is the same as Joan's, and my mother used to do a lot of that work over there. And I've been there for 2 years now, and it's been nothing but trouble. We get cussed, we get people that, well, I mean, somebody almost took out the telephone pole that's right there that, because they wanted to park between the telephone pole and our tree. And they flew in there and dug it, made ruts. You know, my dad can't take care of that because he has a really bad back and bad shoulder. I have to take care of it. I have multiple sclerosis and I have a bad back and bad shoulder. It's hard for me to take care of it. We cut all that grass. We take care of all of that property, every single bit of it. And then we're the ones that have to deal with people going through our yards, through Joan's yard. And if they can't back out and get from the person that's behind them or in front of them, they can't get out, then they do. They angle their way and they go through her yard. They go through my yard. It's really a big mess. And then, you know, like I said, if there's a handicap, I'm handicapped myself. So I get it, but if that's how it's gonna be, then I think that we need to have a fence. Because it's what's gonna stop them from you guys paving or putting rock down? And them saying, well, we can park here, now we can park too wide. Well, how are we gonna get out unless we angle and get through the yard? I mean, there's nothing that's gonna stop some of these people. And a lot of them are young, so they really don't care. They don't care whose property they go through. And that's what I would suggest. And then, do we stop taking care of the yard? Do we stop taking care of the grass? Because she cuts it and I cut it.
I have the same thing. I mean, I live next to the same thing, but I have about, what, a half acre of city property that I maintain.
Yeah.
I got the same deal, but I mean, I don't know.
And my dad and I are on Social Security, we can't afford to pay somebody to do it, so I do it.
Is it just at the festival and baseball time?
It's,
is it other
yeah, it's
times?
during any of the festivals and during baseball time.
Well, because it is a city street. You
Well,
They're not
presumably
posted
can't park-
to the street.
Right, but at the same time, you.
What's that posted to the city
But
street, but I
we
mean,
know
do
it's-
we take and just put in a parking sign?
That's why.
Do
I'm
you,
saying.
do you park there?
Do I park there?
I mean, do your family or?
When there's a baseball game, I sure am parking there right now because I take care of it.
Okay, no, I'm just asking, well, if we put up no parking signs,
No.
then nobody's gonna be
No,
able to
we
park
have a
there.
driveway.
They put a driveway to the east side of the house.
Right, I know that,
So.
yeah,
We did put a
So
driveway
they,
there.
it's really unnecessary, they don't have to park there like they used to have.
right.
So if we did put a no parking situation, it wouldn't really affect them.
But like he says, if you put a no parking sign up, they can't park there.
Yeah.
We don't park,
Exactly.
we don't park there because,
So it's-
you know, I built a pole barn for my dad and put a driveway in for my mom and dad when I first moved here. So I took care of that situation. But, you know, my mom passed away a year ago this past April and she can't take care of it. I can't take care of it, even though I do, I'm not supposed to. You know, and I'm looking at back surgery and we get cussed all the time. And I don't know, where I come from, you can't park on a dead end street. I mean, and these people aren't parking, even when they do park side by side, they're parking right behind each other. So there's no way for them to get out unless they go through a yard.
I park there.
And but what I'm saying is people, they park right behind each other all the time. And then they're backing into her yard, going through the ditch, they're going into our yard. And then during the festival, of course, you know, they go right through the backyard. And I mean, one time they took out part of my mom's garden, which, you know, made her very happy. She was pleased with
I get
that.
snowmobilers.
But
I was
we
gonna
do
say,
too,
we do
we get
too.
the snowmobilers
Snowmobiles in the
too.
winter.
We get the snowmobilers too. But that's one of our biggest concerns is right there on that
How do
house.
you get through with that guardrail there? Snowmobilers with the.
They go through our yard.
Baseball.
They go
bat?
through our
They
yard.
go through our yard.
But they go through
Nothing's
my yard.
fenced there, it's easy to
It's
go
winter.
around.
Yeah, so, you know, and we get cussed and, but I can take that, I don't care, I just give it right back when I have to.
Should we send it to a committee?
All right, thank you.
No, I think Clark's going to give a few seconds on that.
I think we just,
Debbie Larkin, you have the floor.
I'm one of the handicapped people that parks there during the game and during the game only. I know of 2 other cars that have parked there because of handicap. We all leave at the same time because we all go to the same game. We have never parked on anybody's lawn. We parked right in front of the 2 rails. The other car parked behind me. We all backed out when we left. We don't want to have to pay the price for some ignorant people that drive on your lawn. We can't help if they cut through your yard. I go right around the rail to go to the game. I cannot walk very far at all. It kills me just to walk from that chair to here. And if you're handicapped, you should have a little compassion in your heart.
I absolutely do.
I'm sorry, this is not a discussion. You have the floor. I'm sorry. Address the council, please.
Okay. Well, I do think, if nothing else, it is city property and we pay our taxes. And if it's not a road that can be used, then why can't it be used just for handicap parking to go to those games?
Is that it?
Basically, yeah, because they've covered everything else. I just think it should be handicap parking because otherwise nobody's gonna be able to go to the games that wants to go to the games. I mean, it's only like 3 cars there at a time. And this weekend, nobody could go there because there were 2 cars parked at the very end of the road. So the whole street was blocked. So I didn't get to go to any of the games.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's it.
That was it? Thank you.
Can I say something?
Council, what's your,
I'm sorry. Couldn't they find, maybe at the Lions Club on that area, something, if someone's handicapped, they could drive them to the game? They could, you know, have some kind of a cart, golf cart or something, tape them there?
It's not really a
They don't,
license.
they don't have.
Or someplace, or, well, not by the, you know, to go in there where the parking lot is.
They're both
Yeah.
nonprofit organizations,
Yeah.
the
They don't-
Little League and the
I was
Lions
just thinking,
Club.
I thought it might be easier for them. Okay.
I wish there was a better solution.
Yeah,
It is.
I do too.
Because of the
Yeah.
grass thing, you know, I understand you
Advisory
and I understand.
Advisory?
Yeah, I do, I mean.
I think we should send it to committee.
It's a road thing, but,
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I think she would.
You want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion that we put this in DPW committee and we'll look at it. I don't know what the solution is right now.
I'll support
But
this.
both sides, it's, how do you satisfy both sides of this, I don't know. So, anyway, we'll do that.
Riley?
Yes.
Schneider?
Yes.
Solfa?
Yes.
Stutes?
Yes.
Wilson?
Yes.
Lucas?
Yes.
Martyr?
Yes.
Brad, I'll give you the floor. You can kind of talk about how the school this month is the business of the month, school of choice. I think Mary was supposed to be here, but apparently she didn't make it.
No, that's right, and I just wanted to let everybody know, so school of choice, it's kind of an option for every district in our state to be part of it or not, and there's two different options. You can be an open school of choice or a closed. Memphis is an open school of choice district, meaning we accept any student at any grade. If you were a closed district, you would identify what grades you have room in, so a lot of districts would do closed if they have a large 5th grade or 4th grade, and they won't accept students in that grade level. I'm very proud to say that we are about 3-to-1 students in Memphis versus going out. I want to say it was 22% of our students are school of choice students. So out of 880, that's a pretty good number for us to have in. Our net gain this past year was just about 60 students in versus out. So we do a really nice job of it. Right now is school of choice. It's open through the end of July. And the process is simple. They stop by one of our offices, the high school, junior high, elementary, or central office. There's paperwork there for them to pick up and they submit it back to us. And then there's a process, actually St. Clair County RESA out in Marysville takes care of all our paperwork. They go through and verify it, and then they would let us know whether or not that student is eligible, and then we would accept them and go through the enrollment process. So the chamber recognized Memphis for this month for the school of choice opportunity, and that way we can kind of advertise that. So thank you for giving me a minute of your time.
And you have to sign up by?
July 23rd.
Quick question, for school of choice, where do you get your most from? Is it Emmett Township or out that way, coming south?
Most of ours, and it's identified by what district they come from. Most of our students are coming from Quebec. We do get a good number from Port Huron. We lose, like in the net field, like we lose to Armada and Marysville, but we take more from Richmond, Quebec, Port Huron, some of those districts that we lose. So. All right, thank you.
Yep. City administration. John? Mark?
2 items that's on the agenda.
Jamie, I'm gonna have to make sure you get involved with the DPW committee about the road, all right?
Appreciate it.
Anything else?
Just that we will be starting to finalize our information with the State Tax Commission. This next week, we'll export the database, and then we will wait and schedule to go through the issues that need to be resolved with the state. And hopefully within the next 3 weeks, this will all come to fruition.
Maps are done?
Maps are done.
Great. Anything else?
No.
Thank you. Amendment of the agenda.
A couple amendments. Under communications, a letter from Francisco Gonzalez, and that's under communications, and under business number 4, purchase of a fireproof file cabinet.
I have one just under the bank stabilization contract number 2. Engineering cost of
Bank stabilization engineering. Anything else? Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to adopt the agenda as amended.
Schneider?
Yes.
Solfa?
Yes.
Stutes?
Yes.
Wilson? Lucas?
Yes.
Martyr?
Yes.
Riley?
Yes. hopefully you've all had a chance to. Hopefully you all had a chance to look over the minutes from June 5th. Is there any questions?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of June 5th, 2018 as presented.
Support.
Sofa,
Yes.
Stoops,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Lucas,
Yes.
Martyr,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Schneider.
Yes. Could I get a motion to place the communication on file?
Support.
Stoops,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Lucas,
Yes.
Martyr,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Schneider,
Yes.
Sofa.
Yes.
Okay, we have a correspondence here from Francisco Gonzalez. In case any of you are not familiar, he is the person whose house burned down on New Year's with the pole falling on it. I won't read the whole letter, but basically, he's asking for relief from his fire reconciliation amount of money that he owes. I was hoping that we could make a motion to set it aside until it's actually decided with DTE. I don't want to, cancel it or anything like that right now because I don't know what's going to happen with that. But I would like to just sort of give them the relief of time, and we can come back to it later when it gets settled. You guys don't have a problem with that?
No, I think that's a good idea, just wait till DG decides, because it might be covered by that. so-
Do we need a fire department approval on it?
Well, it's up to council.
Such council?
And we're not setting it aside,
No,
we're
I
just
know,
delaying it.
just
Yeah.
giving them some time.
Yeah, so,
Any question?
okay, I'll make a motion to delay any operation or any decision on this until DG makes a decision.
Support.
Wilson,
Yes.
Lucas, Martyr,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Schneider,
Yes.
Sofa,
Yes.
Stoops.
Yes.
Okay, Historical Society regarding historical buildings.
I think Mr. Karen's going to have some, going to
Tom?
address that issue. Tom and I had went over it a few times, so.
Last time we met on this subject, we recognized that we needed to have some criteria, some regulations and rules in order to judge buildings, whether they were in fact historical buildings. And I presented a response from the Historical Society on the council's review to satisfy this need to have criteria from which to judge buildings. And I think we're on the agenda tonight for your response.
All right, it looks pretty good to me. It's pretty comprehensive.
Yes, and I did discuss this just briefly with our building inspector as well. There was just one question I had on it, and that was with the handicap. And I did discuss with him, and maybe if that should be, if it was required, he felt I can put it in the vehicle. So he said he wouldn't put it as well.
So basically, all it's saying is that if you add a handicap ramp or feature, that it doesn't alter the historical impact.
That's correct.
Any other questions?
Where do these standards come from?
I think Tom did some research in other areas.
Right, we got some help from Michigan State in what their criteria is for handicap, for historical buildings. And we also consulted Richmond and Armada and Romeo to get ideas of what other people thought. And we put together the list that you looked at tonight.
So we made this up in ordinance form, and so tonight that we'll introduce it. Next meeting adopted, we will come back 10 days after the publication.
Anybody have any other questions? Fire away, Larry.
Okay, I'll make a motion then to introduce ordinance number 203, I believe it is, on historical non-residential building preservation requirements.
Support.
Lucas,
Yes.
Martyr,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Schneider,
Yes.
Sofa,
Yes.
Stoops,
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Tom, thank you very much for taking care of all that for us. Appreciate that. Okay, the bank stabilization.
Administrative budget amendments.
Oh, no, I thought that was number 2 under unfinished, no?
It's not under new business number one.
Oh, bank stabilization is?
No,
Two.
budget.
No, the amendment that we made,
Yeah.
to the agenda. I thought it was number 2. So that's 2 under, or that's under fireproof cabinets now?
No, the budget amendments.
We amended the
No, budget amendments.
Paper, the paper.
I know, I thought we amended the agenda.
Yes.
That-
And
that-
Oh,
under
yeah, but
number
that one is
2,
under four.
Okay,
under number 2, we added the engineering.
okay. Administrative memo,
Budget amendment.
Or the last.
yep. Okay, so we just need a motion, right?
Yeah, this is just bringing up some, what we want to get done before the end of the month.
We just have to change it.
Yeah, change that Enbridge to
And
1,000.
bridge to 1,000.
Okay, 1,200.
From 1,200.
Motion.
Yes, sir.
Make a motion that we approve administration amendment number 11 for budget amendments as stated in this one.
Support.
Murder,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Schneider,
Yes.
Sofa,
Yes.
Stoops,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Lucas.
Yes.
Okay. Bank stabilization.
What's this?
I thought you'd like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Let's move right along, right?
yeah, we got a contract, that Larry Wilson has right now. You got the dollar figure, I think it's
Yes, I do.
72,600 and what?
52.
$72,625. Yeah, and I made a memo up to you, but at that time, we did have the figures and how it was allocated to various parts of the doing the job. And we do have a contract now, we have a contract.
Feeling comfortable that this may proceed mid-July.
So we wanted, right?
And the DEQ's fast tracking and understands to get the approval through. So
They're treating it as an emergency.
Do they know when the permits will be ready?
It's in their hands, so they are fast tracking it because they're deeming it an emergency
Okay.
due to the location of the river.
So with this now, we do have a contract in place. It's because there's a breakdown of the costs.
We just need to sign it with the owner of the company.
Are they having problems down there? Is there problems down there?
No,
Not really, it's-
Okay,
but
just-
it's something that needs to be corrected,
That's what I thought,
and
okay.
that's all, and we shouldn't be letting it go.
It's being proactive instead of reactive.
Right. And it could potentially be a problem, so we want to
we're
resolve
approaching a little closer than.
Definitely don't want to wait through next spring.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's something we should address now.
And obviously the river's very low in July, so that was kind of the plan when we met. I
Yes.
think the first time we were hoping that we could get this going
Okay.
by the middle of the summer.
We've had, I don't know, 2 or 3 meetings with,
I feel
DEQ's
we've
at one.
been very proactive in trying to acquire a permit. I think that's moving along.
Yeah.
And they're confident that we're going to get the permit the way that it's presented right
Last
now,
time I
right?
talked to Mike yesterday from BMJ, he felt confident.
So you need approval of the
Yeah,
contract?
yeah.
Motion to sign it, right?
Yes, sir.
How are we paying for it?
We have money in the sewer fund.
The water and sewer.
Yes, we do.
Good.
So it'll be covered under that. So, motion?
Absolutely.
Okay, I make a motion that we approve the contract with Avery Allen Construction Company in the amount of $72,625 for the bank stabilization.
Is it $652 or 25? Because you said 25.
It's 625.
652.
72, oh, I'm sorry.
I just want to make sure.
It is, yeah, I had wrote it down 625, but it's 652.
Support.
Riley,
Yes.
Schneider,
Yes.
Sofa,
Yes.
Stoops,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Zupas,
Yes.
Martyr.
Yes.
Then I.
There is some engineering cost
Yes,
involved.
right, we have just a rough estimate of the engineering cost, and I'd like to get approval of that tonight as well. And that is BMJ in the amount of $2,000. So, make a motion, if it's okay, I'll make a motion.
Absolutely.
Okay, I make a motion that we approve an engineering cost to BMJ Engineering at a cost of $2,000.
Support.
Schneider,
Yes.
Sofa,
Yes.
Stoops,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Zupas,
Yes.
Martyr,
Yes.
Riley.
Yes. That seems awfully cheap for engineering. I'm not gonna say anything now.
Well, we've already spent, authorized $5,000 before.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so
Okay.
this is
It's
just.
10% basically.
Yeah, well, they've got to okay all the invoices and everything like that, and just oversee the project, because
The
they.
permits and everything.
Yeah, because they represent the city of Memphis.
Yep.
Okay,
That makes more sense now.
right. Okay.
Okay, we have a bill here for a new dialer for the arsenic plant.
What I did, originally, I was going for a dialer, I didn't care for the dollar figures. They were $4,000 for the dialer, $1,900 installed, $5,900. I questioned the person we dealt with in the past on the cost. Anyways, contacting Ann directly, talked to a technician there. He felt it was a circuit board, and with that, I purchased that, and that was a $1,525 with a $17.17 shipping fee. It was a total of $1,542.17. And I installed it this morning, got it yesterday, installed it this morning, and we saved a few dollars.
Yeah, Bart, I want to thank Bart for doing a lot of phone calls and whatever, because originally, and I think we addressed this at council, it could have cost us up to $5,900, because that's what they were talking about. And I think we mentioned that. And now we're going to with with shipping costs of $1,542.17, so significant savings. Or if we went with the first one, well, been a lot of costs involved.
The technician says it's a very nice dialer. It's outlived as far as it probably should have been updated, and that's what.
So you replaced the green board.
I replaced the green board, yeah. Few
Yeah,
plugs here and there. And
Well, that's been in operation, what, 2006?
2006,
Yeah.
January.
Well, I'll make a motion to approve the payment of the invoice to Antex Incorporated for $1,542.17. Support.
Sofa,
Yes.
Stoops,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Zupas,
Yes.
Martyr,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Schneider.
Yes.
That was 1542?
$1,542.17.
Yeah.
Fireproof cabinets. You want to take this? We have a
Or, yeah.
our one fireproof cabinet. I don't know how old it is. It's, I don't know, 70s. I'm just guessing by looking at it.
And it's breaking. The locks are breaking.
Well, actually, you have one where the drawer doesn't really work, and then one where the lock doesn't work, right? So we're gonna transfer some to the not so critical stuff to the one, right?
Yeah.
The stuff that doesn't need to be locked, and then we'll buy a brand new one, and it'll be lockable. And yes, that's actually how much these things cost, $1,547 for a file cabinet.
And I do have money in the budget, in our water and sewer and our clerk and treasurer.
How many you getting?
Just one. Maybe one a year, when we catch up.
So I just gotta have to move it.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the invoice for $1,547.99 for the purchase of a fireproof file cabinet. By the way, this is a 4-drawer job. It's a big one, so support.
Stoops,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Zupas,
Yes.
Martyr,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Schneider,
Yes.
Sofa.
Yes.
And it weighs 550 pounds. Down to me, right? So there's been some questions about our ORV ordinance, and I just want to tell people that there's a copy of it here. You can come and look at it. I believe there's a copy at the library with it put up, right, Tom?
And there's one online.
And, oh, it's online now too, so if you are wondering what the rules are, please go there. Everybody just be safe and calm and slow down, and everything will be great. If you get pulled over, don't get an attitude, they just want to talk to you and then make sure that you know what's going on. So for some reason people get a little riled up at any contact with the police, but they're just doing their job, don't get mad at them. And, that's all I have. Kurt?
Good for me.
Larry?
Nothing tonight.
Ken?
Nothing, sir.
Robert?
I was hoping the fire chief and police chief would be here tonight just to commend them on taking care of that little Max in that bad accident, so I'll see him in person, but that's it.
Yeah, they did a nice job on that. Well, as to be expected anyways.
Nothing.
Scott, nothing? Jason?
Nothing. Motion to adjourn.
Thank you.
$2,000 engineering cost, that's just additional to the engineering.
That'd be more field engineering.
In the construction